And this is the key to having great relationships all around: romantic, family, friends, work, etc. So if you haven't seen my This is the Key video already, go back and watch that so you can understand what this is. This is the key to relationships. So now that you've seen that video, you know that the key is communication, and we're going to break down why it is so important in relationships and how it makes or break every single relationship you have in your life. So just to bounce off my last two videos, communication with yourself and communication with the universe is also going to affect your communication with your relationships. How are you expecting to have healthy relationships, whether it's romantic, friends, work, family, if you're not able to communicate your emotions effectively? Are you able to communicate your wants, your needs? Now again, if you're not able to communicate your traumas and insecurities and your fears and your wants and your needs with yourself, you're not going to be able to communicate with that with other people. So are you able to communicate that stuff with other people? Are you able to communicate effectively without your emotions clouding your judgments, clouding your expectations, clouding the way that you express yourself to somebody? So when you're angry, are you just yelling and blaming and playing the victim and just calling people names and being petty and acting like a child? Or are you communicating, hey, this is making me upset and here is why, and maybe there's also a trigger in there and that's why it's triggering me. I want to hear your perspective and I want to know what we can do now about the situation to prevent it in the future from affecting us. And this goes for romantic, friends, family, and work. Are you able to communicate your ideas and your concepts? Do you feel like you're able to speak up and use your voice? Do you feel like you're able to be seen and be heard? And sure, you think that has more to do with other people seeing and hearing you, but that has more to do with your ability to make yourself be seen and be heard. Your ability to communicate clearly to people your wants, your needs, your ideas, your solutions. When it comes to healthy relationships, and let's just go with romantic relationships first and foremost, are you able to have communication, transparent, extremely transparent and vulnerable communications with your partner about how you're feeling on a day-to-day basis, about how you're feeling about a problem or a thing that happened, even if you think it's illogical? Are you able to communicate without placing blame? For example, in my relationship, we never fight. We don't have arguments, we have conversations. When something is upsetting one or the other, we talk about it. We discuss it, or we say, I'm not ready to have this conversation yet. I don't want to discuss this right now, or I'm not in the emotional state to have this conversation with you, or I'm not in an emotional state to be social. Whatever it is, I will discuss this with you later. Or if someone needs reassurance, or someone's having a trigger, I'm having this trigger, I'm recognizing this is making me upset for another reason other than the actual problem. I want to express this to you, and then we hear each other's perspective, and then we're able to communicate a solution in a way that makes both of us comfortable, in a way that validates both of our wants and our needs and makes both of us feel seen and heard. Communication is everything in your relationships.